So we're in what I would call the dark of the moon phase, or is called dark of the moon phase. And the way to describe that would be if the lights have been switched off and that we might lose our way a little bit. So staying positive is a really important part of today's message, because it can be hard to be positive when you feel like you've lost that sort of guidance. Positive helps bring in. The pose of the day is eagle pose, so which will be good. We'll play around with that in different variations. Good because it'll. So with vertigo, you don't want to drop your head down because it's what's going to go. So we'll keep you upright as much as possible. All right, so come on up. So we'll do about 20 minutes up on feet, and then we will come down and do some stretching and a little bit of core work. So let's start with our twisting warm-up. Slight bend at the knees, hands to belly, and starting to turn. Rolling onto the sides of the feet, knees. Get everything clicking and clacking around, releasing all the tension, releasing the hands down. Take a big breath in and a clearing breath out. All right, so just keeping that neck stable if you're not sure about it. But if you're okay, then you could look up. And then you'll hear me say it all the time. If it's okay, look over the shoulder. But if it's not, just keep looking forward. Give it a good shake out. And with all this cold weather, we're literally all just seizing up as we tense ourselves against it. So
amazing how much the cold weather stiffens you.
Yeah, well, we brace for it, and then we forget to relax afterwards. Okay, so now starting to slow down. And coming to stillness, reset the feet, hands to heart. Close the eyes for a moment. Lift the toes, stretch them wide, and plant them back gently. Soften in the knees, so not pulling the kneecaps up, softening down. And then allowing the breath in and out through the nose. Next breath is in through the nose and clearing out through the mouth. Opening the eyes, give it a shake out. All right, so mountain, we'll do a couple of variations. So maybe even if you want to go sideways to see if you're not going to hit the wall. From here, inhale, lift up, stretch up, and then hands to heart. Inhale, lift and stretch. Come down. So we're going to do 3 like that, just to warm up the shoulders. All right, this one, we drop the hands down. We're coming up onto the toes and lifting up. And then hands back to heart. So drop down, come onto the toes, lift up, hands to heart. So thinking about pressing the big toes down into the floor, that's what's going to stabilize the ankles. Push the big toes down and come through. So that's 3, we're doing 5 in total. So press big toes, drop down, 1 more, lift, and stretch and release, shake it out. Take the clearing breath. Okay, side stretches, bring the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers. Engage the core. We're going over to the right, come back to the center, to the left. Inhale tall, exhale right, center, left, right. Okay, there goes my digestive system. Starts everything moving around. So we're doing 5 in total today. One more to the right. And one more to the left. Reaching up nice and tall, bring the hands down, give it a shake out. Take the clearing breath, and then we're going to go into that version of pyramid with hands behind the back. So small step back with the left, both feet facing forward. Bring the hands around and grabbing for the forearms or the elbows. Push pull the kneecaps up, push the right hip back, fold over, coming down halfway. Relax the neck, but looking down to the mat, opening up through the front of the chest. Great one for improving posture. And it all be sitting and standing tall. Okay, to rise up, release the hands down, give them a shake out. Just try the twist, swiveling. So turn to the side and then turn to the back and end up facing the back. The left foot in front. Bring the arms out in front, sweep them around, grab the hands your normal way, and now turn them to hold them the opposite way, the one that feels incredibly uncomfortable. And then when you're ready, pull the kneecaps up, push the left hip back, folding over, keeping the head neutral, so neck is neutral, head is looking, eyes are down to the mat. Last breath here to come on back up. Release the hands, give them a shake out. Swivel back to the front, step it out. A little bit of movement, but let's movement where we're not going down. So we'll use the lunges as our movement today. So from the hands to heart, we're going to go chair first. So bend at the ankles, bend at the knees. Sweep the hands up, reaching up. Then bring the hands down and step the left foot back, knee to floor for low lunge. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Bring the hands down, tuck the toes, lift up to high lunge. Pause, either hands to heart or arms overhead. Slow and steady. Bring the hands down. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. From here, come up to chair. So elbows over shoulders. Hands come back down. Step the right leg back. Knee to floor, flat foot. Inhale for low lunge. Hands back down. To lift to high lunge. Either hands to heart or arms overhead. So it's all about the stability. Come back down. Step the right foot to meet the left. I'm going to do one more round of this. Inhale up to chair. Hands back down. Left leg back. Knee down. Flatten out the foot. Rise arms overhead. Hands to heart. Twist. Left elbow, right knee. Turn to the right. Come back to the center. Hands to floor. Lift to high lunge. Hands to heart this time. Pause. Twist left elbow, right knee. Back to the center. Hands to floor. Left to right. Inhale to chair. Back to the floor. Right leg back. Nearly done. Hands down. Hands to heart. Right elbow, left knee. Back to the center. Hands to the floor to step to high lunge. Hands to heart. Elbow to knee. Oh my God, you guys are going to be as confused as I am. All right, last step, right to left. hands to heart to straighten up. Close your eyes and send that request to the universe for sun salutations back next week. But there's a way of getting movement without dropping head below heart. But you can feel how it gets the heart rate going, and you have to work on stability and moving through, releasing all the tension as you go. So a couple more breaths, let the heart rate come back down.
I think I have the left and right side right.
They were all over the place, but that's okay. Yeah, but I guess really good thing about it is I bet you're not thinking about anything else right now.
No, left and right.
Everything else is just gone. The whole world's just disappeared, and all it is was which is my left, which is my right. All right, nice long slow breaths. Need that heart rate right back down. So concentrate on the breath out. And then give it a really good shake out. Okay. Right. Well, if that got you going, here's the next part of but so eagle pose. So we've already with chair, we've started to get a bit of movement. So hands at hips. Bend at the left ankle and at the left knee. So as if you're bent sitting down. And then as if you're crossing your legs. So as if you were sitting on a chair. And you're going to bring your right leg over the left and land the toe on the floor. So keeping the knees together so you've got some stability. All right, from here, you've got a choice. Hands either to heart and steady the eyes, not looking at anything in particular. Or you've got your right knee on top. You're going to go eagle arms left over right, crossing at the elbows and then turning the hands back to each other. All right. So bring the hands to heart.
I can't get stable with my head there.
Bend more in the left knee to get you stable. That's it. Keep the knees, yeah, and it's a strength in the hips. All right. From here to bring the arms out and step it out, shake it out. Yeah, can feel how you're building strength and stability.
I feel it hurts.
Yeah. Take a nice big clearing breath. We're going to give it a couple of goes. So, but let's go to the right leg so we don't sort of fatigue. So bend at the right ankle, bend at the right knee. Left leg's going over the front. So you're landing on the toes. Stabilizing, strengthen the right hip. So then either hands to heart, or if you wanted to, now bring it out and then right elbows over left, wrapping round. Long, slow breath, steady eyes. That's it. And come back out. Shake it out, walk it out. Do you want to give it one more go?
Yep.
Now that you know what you're doing. Okay, so coming back to left foot, bend at the ankle, bend at the knee. Reason for hands to hips is to make sure you're not twisting at the hips, so strength, getting the stability in the hip. Core engages to hold you steady, and then right leg goes over the top, toe on the floor, toenail on the floor. If you want to, you could sink down lower as if you're sitting onto the chair, and then the hands either come to heart or they come out, and now it's left over right, wrapping around. Stay with hands to heart to start with till you get the stability in the base. Now, if you wanted to take it one step further, you could hover the toes off the floor. Last breath here. Well done. Come on out. Take a big clearing breath. Promise you that this one is the last one. And then we've got one stretch and then we're down on the floor. Okay, so almost there. Right foot, bend at the ankle, bend at the knee. Left leg goes over the top. Core engages. Start hands to heart. Bring the arms out. And now right arm overlapped at the elbows. Steady. And then if you wanted to challenge it, the toe would come off the floor. Foot to floor, hands to unravel. Shake it out. Give it a good shake. Right, let's get out of our heads off that one. We'll do something. This comes into triangle. It's just so big step back with the left, other left. Turning back to the front. And the right hand, right leg. Left arm coming up. 5 breaths here. Right. Hand to hip, to rise. Turn the toes to the side, left toes to the back, so you've swiveled around to the back of the mat. Square off the hips, left hand, left leg. Right arm's coming up. Shoulder over shoulder. Eye gaze staying down to the left big toe, looking to the side of the room or looking up to the thumb. Looking down now, hand to hip to rise. Turn the toes and step it out. And then I think just making your way down, just come down onto hands and knees. Do we feel like child's pose before we continue on? So either knees together or knees wide, dropping the butt back to the heels, stacking the hands forehead to hands, or so keeping the head up. If you use a block. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so then you can relax your neck without dropping it down. Long, slow breaths here. Feeling though the arms squeezing into the hips and the squeezing of the calf muscles and the hamstrings together. Okay, to lift the head, let's come back up into tabletop, but making sure you've got plenty of room behind you because we're going to come into a version of plank, a modified version. All right, so a little bit of shoulder strength. So strong in the arms, shoulders directly under wrists so that don't go over them, keep them at 90-degree angle. Right leg's going back behind, press the foot back, foot on the floor, push the heel back, pull the kneecap up. Right, there's your first version, strengthening through the right side, pushing into the hands, relaxing the neck muscles, looking straight down to the mat. Want to take it a little bit further, hover the left knee off the floor. Not too far off, just enough to hover. You could keep the foot on the floor or you could take both the foot and the knee off the floor. Whatever you're doing, you're breathing. And then drop it down. Take a big clearing breath, shake out the wrists. And then coming to the other side. So press the left, straighten the left leg, press the heel back, pull the kneecap up. Feel the strength through that left side of the body now. And then if you wanted to, you could take that knee off the floor, foot off the floor for 3 breaths. Great. And release down. Shake out the wrists. Maybe the wrist releases is a good idea. So versions. First one, starting by bringing the hands out, fingers facing out to the edge of the mat, arms straight. Second one, turning the hands now so the fingers face in towards each other, straightening the elbows as much as possible, keeping all the fingers on the floor. Shaking them out. Now turning fingers facing back towards you, maybe one at a time, or if it's okay, doing both. Yeah. So if you're doing one at a time, then swap to the other one. No, it's okay. And shake it out. So this is really good for because it goes all the way up into the shoulder, so it's going to help in the shoulder as well. All right, lucky last one is definitely one at a time, and that's palm up, fingers facing in, all the way to the wrist crease. Just one at a time, yeah. Because some people can, but I can't. Shake it out, and then the other one. All right, and give it a good shake out. Okay, sitting up, coming up onto your knees and just rolling wrists out. So when we're using the computers or gardening or anything else, anything repetitive, the wrists take the load. Okay, while we're up here, we might as well do. There's 2 things we can do. First of all is that yeah, okay, let's see how it goes. So tuck the toes under, so the variation beginnings of camel pose. Cramp?
Yeah.
Okay, stretch it out. All right, so bring the hands out at shoulder height, palms facing forward. We'll just do 3. From here, inhale, bring the right arm over. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hit the heel. Come back forward, opening up through the shoulder. So inhale over to the right. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left. Exhale, come back. Last one, inhale, right. Exhale, forward. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Give it a shake out. Take a clearing breath and then perhaps turning sideways on the mat for gate pose so that you don't slip. You're going to bring the right foot out to the side with the foot flexed. Thinking about the left hip being directly over the left knee, the right hand is on the right leg, and then the left arm comes straight up, stretching up, looking up to the hand, pressing the left hip forward slightly, feeling that strength through that left side. Eyes either forward or up to the thumb. Okay, bring the hand down, give it a good shake out right to the shoulder. Swap to the other side. So right leg bent, left out to the side. Square that right side. And then right arm goes up, stretching up. And release it down. Take the clearing breath. We will have a rest in a moment, but one more of these. Right out, leg out to the side again, so coming back to round 2. Right hand, right leg, left arm up. This time we're going to go for a side stretch, so bending the right elbow, letting the left arm go over towards the right side, looking under the left armpit. And reaching up nice and tall, release down. Take the clearing breath. Lucky last one. Left leg out to the side, left hand, left leg, right arm up. When you're ready, bending at the left elbow, side stretch. Last breath, reaching tall to release it out. Come down into seated. Placing the legs straight, hands down beside the hips. Eye gaze forward, relaxing the legs. The hands be straight. Close the eyes, take a few breaths. So we'll use this as a bit of a recovery. Again, there's an opportunity for keeping it upright. Nice. Open the eyes, give it all a bit of a shake out. And then coming into butterfly, so let the feet flop out to the side and then bend the knees, slide the feet towards you. Hands can either be on the shins, ankles, or around the toes. Lifting up, keep the chin up as you fold slightly forward, getting a stretch in the inner thigh. Nice. Come back up to the top. Bring the right leg out and bring the left leg in for the lower back stretch. So turning to the right, left hand onto right leg, right hand on top. It's all in the back leg, bend the knee. Nice. Come back up. Careful of the knee as you open that one out. Bring the right leg in. Sit up tall, twisting right hand to the left leg and left hand on top. Come back up to the top. Bring the legs out, give them a shake. Okay, come back to the hands beside the hips. Hip flexor strength. Sitting up tall, lift the right leg off the floor, not very far. Take 10 breaths. And release it down, shake it out. Lift the left. Trying not to load up the quads. It's coming from.
Load up straight away.
I know. Okay, give them a good shake out. One day they won't. One day it'll be coming from the hip flexor. So put your thumbs into the crease of your hips, so that you can feel where it's working from when you lift it up.
Yeah, it's from my quads. All in here.
Yeah, so we want it to come from here. So boat pose is the one that's going to help build strength here.
Look up some people come out, have they? Some people do, don't they? They don't do the exercise. Okay, mine is never my back quads.
No, they never
You
fall.
would have treated the whole level.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see that happening. Thank you. All right, let's keep them close to in where they need to be. I was going to go for a twist anyway. So right leg over the left, just make sure it's all staying where it's supposed to be. Left arm over right, turning, looking over the right shoulder. Well, or staying straight forward. So only twist at the neck if it's okay. Right, come back to the middle, swap the legs over. Right arm over left knee, turning. Come back to the center. Come on down, give yourself a nice big hug, squeeze the knees in towards the chest, rock side to side. And then keeping the right leg hugged in, stretch the left leg back to the floor. And then circling with that right ankle. So 3 in one direction. And then 3 back the other way. Lovely. Swap to the other side, hug the left leg in, stretch the right leg out. Circles. Reverse. Okay, check it out. Stretch the arms overhead, give yourself a nice full body stretch. Really point through the toes, then flex the feet, then shake them out. Bending the knees, just placing the hands on the body for a moment, let the knees drop to each other. Take an opportunity just to connect in with the breath. Got a couple more stretches to do, and then we're done. And just notice now how the body is actually starting to respond to some of these stretches. Okay. So next one is sleeping pigeon. So from here, placing the right ankle on top of the left knee. Bring the legs, lift the left leg, bring it towards you, towards the chest. Slide the right hand between the legs, grabbing behind the back of the left leg. And then from here, letting the head go back to the floor. Feeling the stretch deep, deep, deep into that right butt cheek. Okay, release the hands, place the left foot back on the floor, but keep the right foot where it is. Hands on the floor for support, dropping the right foot, sole of the foot to the floor on the left now. So heading the legs to the left, see if the foot will get to the floor. And just making any small adjustments in the hips so that you get the stretch in the outside of the right leg. So can you feel that down the outside? Right hip, yeah. Head is neutral, so we're not turning the head, we're looking straight up to the ceiling. Okay, bring the legs back up to center and swap them over. So first version, left ankle on top of right knee. The sleeping pigeon, bring the lift the right leg. Left hand goes between the legs, grabbing the back of the right leg. Head goes back to floor. Long, slow breaths. And release the hands, bring the right foot back to the floor, pause, and then you're bringing the legs to the right. Left sole of the foot is heading to the floor. Ankle stays on top of knee. Last breath here. Bring their feet back up to center. Stretch the legs out. Shake, 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 shake. And then let's come into bridge. So feet hip width apart, bend the knees, place them as close to the butt as you can. When you're ready, press through the heels to lift the hips up, and perhaps slide the hands underneath and interlace the fingers. Relax the glutes. Let the hamstrings do the work. Feel that stretch through the front of the body, through the releasing all the tension in the digestive system, giving it a bit more space. Great. And release the hands, drop the butt back to the floor, hug the knees in one more time. Okay, and then circles for the digestive system. So hands lightly on the knees, take the knees to the right, bring them in towards the chest, over to the left, and then push them away. So small or large, really feeling into where there's any tension and tightness. So going for 5 in one direction. And then pause, and going back the other way. So now to the right, away, to the left, and into the chest. That's it. And then stretch the legs out. Take a clearing breath, stretch the arms out as well. Shake, 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 shake. And let's come into that snow angel. So keep the feet about hip width apart. Place the hands down beside, just outside from the hips. Palms up, sliding the hands up the ribs. Make sure you've got room to do it. So sliding them to where you can get a stretch across the chest. So keeping the fingers on the floor, elbows on the floor. So once they come off the floor, back it back a little bit so that you can be in a comfortable stretch. From here, either bring it back a little bit to make it a little bit easier, or take it a little bit further. If you want to take it a bit further, then readjust the shoulder blades just to give you a bit more space. Great. Bring the arms all the way back down, placing them on your body, maybe on the ribs or the hips or the belly, wherever it feels comfortable. Elbows on the floor. Shake out the legs one more time. Closing the eyes. You can bend the knees too if you wanted to, if it feels more comfortable. Just find whatever feels comfortable. So we're coming into stillness now. realigning the body, allowing the body to reset itself. So think about the fact that you've got both heels equal distance away. So press the right heel away and then press the left heel away and feel a balance at the hip point. So you don't want one hip up and one down, you want the legs both of the same length. Both butt cheeks are equally on the floor. Natural curve in the spine is there. So you could pop your hands under and just double check that you've got nice curve sitting there. Both shoulder blades are on the floor. Both elbows are equally on the floor. Hands can stay on the body, or you could drop them out now and place them palms facing up outside of the mat. Lift the head slightly, chin in, lengthen through the back of the neck, and then place the head gently back to the floor. Now stretch one arm further away and then stretch the other arm, bringing the shoulders away from the ears, realigning everything, relaxing now both arms, relax both legs, and then relaxing around the torso, around the neck, and relaxing the face muscles. Oh, bless you. Okay, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Bring the legs together, stretch the arms out one more time. Bend the left knee to roll over onto your right side, to pause on the side for a moment before making your way back up to seated. So take your time, keep the eye gaze low, either legs straight or legs crossed, whatever works for you. Sitting up tall, those shoulders over hips, feeling that better posture after those exercises. Eyes can close for a moment. Connecting back with the breath, easy in and out through the nose. And just take a moment to be present and notice the calmness in the body and the mind, and the calmness of the day, the stillness in the air. And very lastly, bring the hands together in prayer. Take that deep breath in and the clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste. 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 Well done.